Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you all are doing good. Where's my music? There's my music. I should not have this on this screen because I do draw NSFW stuff sometimes and I don't want it to pop up. Where's it gonna throw my art? There it is. Me open. Stream stuff, emotes and images. Is this all of them? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let me get my drawing glove on. If not, I'm gonna smear the shit out of my tablet, and I don't want to mess up my like $500 tablet. Move my mic closer this way, so it's just more in my face. But yes, welcome in everyone. Today is my 4-year anniversary of streaming. We started streaming 4 years ago today on Halloween, streaming Halloween games. We were streaming to, funny enough, Kay and another stream person who is no longer one of my viewers anymore, just because, you know, creative differences, things like that. But they were a regular of my stream for the longest time. What's poppin'? Yeah, you. And we ended up doing a lot. Let me do this. Yeah, that's what I want. But ended up streaming for about 2-3 people just to show games that I had never shown before, or people that had never seen a game the game that I was playing before. And we went from there. And I have been streaming ever since. We used to stream very little, actually. I used to stream only 2 days a week. And then we switched it to 3 days a week. And then I started getting very sick. So we would stream like very little after that. But I have been streaming for some time now. I want the line to be less thick. But we designed our model right here on stream when I switched over to an Orca streamer. I would have never expected to be an Orca, honestly. I was a cat girl before this. And before that, I was a witch. And I only switched to Orca because specifically orcas are my favorite animal. Um, I had Ozzy as my mascot for the longest time. And a lot of people would always question why I never based orca autism. Yeah, based orca autism. But people would always question why, if I loved orca so much, why I wasn't an orca. And my reasoning for it was always very stupid. My original reasoning was specifically I was afraid of being compared to bigger orca streamers like Shy Lily. At the time, Chloe Orca was big for Hollow Live in Japan. But after I broke that fear, I very much started to just do what I wanted. And we went from there. We very much started making it a lot better of streams. It was a lot of fun, honestly. Uh, I'm not gonna be able to get this, am I? Not the way I want it to. Can I make a line that just makes sense? No. Um, mm, that makes more sense to me. Mm, Kamiosa, welcome in. Hello, how you doing? I do this. Do a new body position first. I want to keep it the same body position, really. I could do a new body position. I just do like the front face. I feel like the hair is just like all over the place. Like, more what I wanted to do is just update this art piece. Probably do a quick rough sketch of a body if you want. Yeah, you could always do that. I'm cool for it. Same position. It doesn't have to be the same position. I like do not like how this is coming out, like, at all. I feel like the proportions are just all wrong for this piece to begin with. Let me see something. Actually, I'm like 90% sure I have the ability to do this. How do I do this? Is it this? Ah. Aha. How do I make it bigger? Um, how do I scale the model? Um, How do I scale it? Because this should be posing it. I do want specifically to make this bigger. I don't know how. Nothing really tells me how. Um, That's a revert. Yeah, I don't know. How do I make it bigger? I would assume it would be the camera. Let me do this. Ah, there we go. Put it in the Discord. I'll go check it out now. Yeah, it's about the same position I have. I can throw that in here and clean that up. I do like this 3D thing. It's kind of cool. I feel like that's good enough. So what you can make in the limit time, that's fine. Again, it's enough for me to understand it. Now what I can do is this. Draw with a bigger brush so I can see better. Didn't want to change this. Do much to change it. Yeah. It's more just I want to keep this same like detail of art that was there. Little cat, what are you doing? She sees me in a different part of my desk than I usually am. Here we, yeah, of course, take your time. Mm. I should make the flukes bigger. Give her no neck, it's fine. I can, again, I can fix all of that. I kind of had like no like idea going into this what I wanted, to be honest. Just using a mouse and keyboard? Yeah, that's fine. I still don't really like it. Let me see something. Hold on. Do I have any poses or anything that I can pull from? Becoming very skilled with mouse and keyboard. It's a very hard thing to pick up, honestly. Uh, you can Frankenstein like I do sometimes. It's a consideration. I am considering it. Uh, Let me see. Just get the idea of positions where everything is. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Again, I don't know if I like the the art either. I have a whole bunch of line arts just saved. Um that I pull from time to time. So I'm just looking through my phone to see what I have. My tablet is currently dead, so I can't pull from my tablet. Let me see. Hmm. These are all chibis. I don't want to do chibi stuff. Um, I may actually pull this from a... Actually, I may pull this one, maybe. I'm looking at like old commissions that I've done to see if there's like positions that I like. Relatable. I mean, when I want to get like a very decent position, because I'm not. I think it's. I think Kame is right. I think it's me trying to redo the position is just sitting weird to me because I already see the original art is weird and outdated. Uh, Let me send these to myself. Something closer to this. Yeah, it's not a bad one either. Again, like I have some from uh actually I should look at my pinned stuff too because I have a ton of stuff. May pull from stuff that I already had planned. Uh, those sent, yeah. I'm gonna pull. Um, I feel like this one will actually do better. And I can just pull the line art from it again. That's too opaque for me to see. Can always smell the Pinterest. I actually don't like to use Pinterest mainly for the fact of where is my oh, that's why it's such a transparent. I was like, what? There's a program that can make line art for you? What? That is insane. I mean, I can just pull the line art from this. Um da, 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 da. Clip Studio has an option for it itself. But I'm not taking the exact line art. I'm Pinterest is kind of ass. So the reason I don't like Pinterest too much is for the fact that a lot of the art on Pinterest is stolen art. So because of that fact, I don't really like Pinterest too much. The image like art it was setting. Yeah, so there's a I don't know how to do it on here because it just does it normally. I'm gonna do this too. But I can pull this to do the line arts. Especially since too, I've also very much changed the way my line art works. And this will be a good way for me to actually just like get what I want out of it and then clean up the line art later. Also, yes, this is a ska version of Mr. Brightside. You are welcome. Can't hear the sound, only your voice. Um, is the music not working? Oh, the music isn't working. No one told me that this whole entire time. Damn. I've been listening to music this whole time. We've just been sitting in silence. Let me figure out why it's not working. Uh, wasn't aware of the music until you mentioned it. There it goes. Now it's working. It's this Nard. It was so I guess on this version of it for this scene, I must have muted it the last stream that I did a drawing stream. Nice pose. Yeah, it is. I did this for a PNG tuber a while ago. And I just haven't touched it. I need to do the eyes position. There we go. And I should be able to throw this into Better Line Arts. Gotta go. Okay, have a good one, Camille. Have a good day. I hope you enjoy yourself. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the help with the art. Happy Halloween. Thank you. Happy Halloween to you as well. What do I have my line thickness at? 5. Streech, welcome in. How are you doing? Little kitty cat, if you bite this drawing tablet, I will throw you out the window. My cat keeps like rubbing her face like right against it and like softly putting her mouth around it, and I keep having to push her face away. Been trying to set up my land for the past 50 minutes. Finally worked. That sounds painful. I would not want to do that. I'm glad you got it working. I am doing good today. I today is my 4-year anniversary of streaming. We are drawing a new PNG model for myself to have on stream. So the part I never cleared out. Do I call you QB? Yeah, QB is fine. Um, for anyone that knows me IRL, I asked for them not to use my IRL name. I used to. Let's go. Happy 4 years. Yeah. I used to use my IRL name on stream, and I kind of stopped just because after I fully committed to being a VTuber instead of a IRL streamer, I felt like it was the better thing to do just for privacy. Child, you're drooling all over my desk. Call you cutie orca. Yes, you do. My cat is making such a mess. It's very fair. Safety above all always. So, it's been some time, but I did have a stalker at one point due to my streaming, and they very much went away already. It's been like, I want to say like 2.5 years already at this point, but they were pretty bad. They attempted to dox me. They did quite a bit. Um, and they found me through my actual manga stuff. Um, and because of that, I just was like, okay, I'm gonna remove all like forms of myself off the internet. Because even for those that have found my manga stuff before, then it can be really creepy place. Oh, it can be. For those that have found my manga stuff, I go by an alias. Even when I am streaming on when I'm doing like things like streaming, or I go even for my manga that I have published for the one shots and stuff that I've done, they're published under an alias. I don't use my real name for the stuff I do in Japan. I would not use it for here. Also, being trans does give me a little bit of a buffer, specifically for the fact that because I haven't legally changed my name, even if you know my name, um, it's going to be very hard to find me. I don't think anyone would after such a safety scare. Yeah, but especially too because I'm trans, and I don't use my dead name for anything. You would have to look me up through my dead name to find any like information on me. And since only like people I am very close to have that information, I don't really have to worry too much. Marina asks you, if you don't mind me asking, did you go through HRT, voice training, surgeries, anything? Not yet. Um, so I am one of the lucky people. Um, I have a naturally feminine body. Like don't have visible Adam's apple, have very slender fingers. I'm short. Um, very naturally androgynous for the most part. Outside of that, this is my natural voice. I don't adjust my voice for speaking. I can go higher if I tried, but I don't really have a deep voice to begin with. Um, Also, I'm very soft spoken, so my voice is very naturally soft, anyways. Yeah, I'm what I lovingly refer to as a trans unicorn. Um, I don't have a lot of the struggles that a lot of trans people go through, especially like male to female trans people. Yeah, MTF trans people go through a lot. Um, and I have not had to really deal with that. I naturally pass without trying. So I am very lucky for that. I have a highly masculine body. Make the most of what I can, what I have. Yeah, and that's the most part. Like as you start doing HRT, um your body will adjust itself a bit. Your muscle mass will redistribute. You'll do a lot, honestly. Like for me, I'm not very muscular. I don't have a lot of muscle on me to begin with just because I'm pretty fragile IRL. Um, I suffer from a lot of like genetic conditions. So my body itself is very frail. Not an HRT or anything right now, nor am I considering too much right now. And I think I'll get some in the future. I mean, everyone goes to what they want. How I usually tell people is you go to the point you feel comfortable. Like once you go to where you want, you're fine. I have had trans people that I've known that have been trans for decades and have never done surgery, have never done HRT. So it's really what are you comfortable with? Surgeries are the big one. Not only are surgeries kind of a lot, they're expensive. Like I know here in the States, bottom surgery is easily like $10,000. My identity, my pace, type shit. I take it how I wish. Yeah. And again, like everyone transitions differently. No one is the same. So realistically, it's you go to where you're comfortable with. Especially for trans people that are gender fluid, that's even harder because it's like you're going to be going back and forth a lot more often. So it's really like up to what you want to do in your life. I have been wanting to get HRT just to uh get a little bit more breast growth. Um that was something new here still though. I do sometimes feel like I'm half-assing this shit. Good remind me it's okay once in a while. Yeah. Again, your journey, your transness doesn't need to be justified by anyone else. You are as trans as anyone else in the trans community, and no one can tell you otherwise. Even in the trans community, I see a lot of gatekeeping for it, and it's one of the things that very upset me for being part of the trans community. Because realistically, you are yourself. You should have no reason to have to justify yourself to someone else. Of course. Like, so, like, I know trans people that will do a lot of like weird things that normal trans people don't do. Like, I've seen it happen on Twitter. Little cat, Nadia, stop. But like, I've had people where it's like, oh, like you're into set this thing, uh, that person is not a great person, so you're not part of this community. And it's like, I think the biggest one was like the Harry Potter stuff. Um, I know a lot of people when Hogwarts Legacy came out were like bashing like trans creators that were playing the game just because it's like they either wanted to stay relevant on stream or they wanted to just play a fun game or they were like fans of the franchise. And it's like, it's silly to say someone is not trans because they like something that someone else doesn't like or not part of a community. Um, you know what? I'm gonna do my main outfit. Let me grab that image so that I can throw that here so I have a reference for it. But yeah, like everyone goes through it their own way. No two trans people will ever have the same trans experience, even like relatives that go through it. I find it so hard to digest whenever I find people from the community hating on others in the community. I do too, honestly. Like, it's so silly to me to go against someone else. Like, for me specifically, um, I don't get it because for the most part, you will be all thrown into the same category. Um, I'm trying to do two things at once and my brain's not focusing. Um, you both will be going through the same trials and ordeals as other people in the community. There is no point fighting amongst yourselves because at the end of the day, um, like especially like here in the states, trans people are not liked. Currently, right now in the climate that the world is for the states. If you're fighting amongst yourselves, you're basically doing the job of the people that want to get rid of you for them. So I'm gonna pull my outfit from here. Yeah, specifically now more than ever. Also, again, like I've seen it in the LGBT community as a whole. I for I want to say I have been transitioning for about openly for about 8 years. Um, I would just openly identify as a cis woman because I passed so well. And only to like legal stuff, I would be like, oh yeah, I am biologically male or I am trans. And especially like around like the time of like Hogwarts Legacy, stuff like that, when trans people were bullying other creators and stuff like that and sending death threats and like doing all of this crazy stuff, um it very much upset me because this is stuff that we have had to deal with as a community and we have always fought against as a community, and then the second it was able to, we went and did it to someone else. Like I was in Silvervale's stream when she was literally bullied into tears and stopped her stream because she was streaming Hogwarts Legacy because a whole bunch of like people were just like trying to virtue signal her. And it's like you're literally doing the same things you're fighting against. And that to me was very wrong. That to me was very disrespectful to what the trans fight is. Like it's okay to speak up. It's okay to like be against something. But when you start like crossing that line into death threats, into bullying, you're taking it further than what you should be taking it. And you're stooping down to the other side's level. And that just to me is just so wrong. And like I think it was like for a solid like year and a half, I just would not. I refused to identify as a trans person. I would just be like, "Yep, I'm a woman. I'm a cis woman," and no one questioned it because I passed. I want to identify as a woman too, but alas, my country society shit's hard. Yeah, like it's harder when you're in like a place that doesn't allow you to be yourself. Like that is where it gets hard. Like when you have a country that just doesn't let you, like the UK right now. I have friends who are trans and are in the UK and I feel so bad for them because like right now they legally cannot identify as the gender they want to identify as. That is so beyond messed up when the UK not too long ago, like a few years ago, was actually very progressive with it. Like it's just it's so stupid to me. I feel like this collar is too small. Uh, okay. Yeah, I think using the curved line is probably going to be my friend here. Uh, But yeah, I will always sit down and like try to like reason with other people. Like for me specifically, it's very stupid to as a community fight amongst each other or to do things that you yourself are against as a community. Like we should be pushing for the equality that we want. I'm glad you have helpful of a natural body. No, it's like it's nice. It's very good that I have it. It sucks though because it's like again, I have had people in the trans community like tell me that I don't have the trans struggle because I didn't go through what they went through. And it's like I am trans just as much as anyone else is. Redraw vector line. Cussing. Oh, you're more than welcome to cuss. This is not a say so channel. I am wholesome. I am not say so. Um, Mostly for the fact that I will curse myself. I will very much be the kind of person to gamer rage if push came to shove. But I try to keep it wholesome in the chat, but cursing can coincide with wholesomeness, I feel. No gamer words law. Yeah, no slurs. Uh refrain from the slurs. But you are allowed to curse. Perfectly fine. It does not bother me in the slightest. Yeah, yeah. Simple curse words, you're good. You're fine. I could care less. I mean, you'll hear it in my music. Um I my music goes all over the place and my music will curse. My music will have a lot of this. If a transistor gets to live happier without so much a struggle. Exactly. Like that's my logic behind it. Your music encompasses everything under the sun. My music really encompasses everything under the sun. I quite literally listen to everything. I have had people who are like, "Oh yeah, I bet you that's just a lie. You don't really listen to everything," and they'll name like a random genre of music, and I will just easily pull up. Like, if you ever feel like it, you're very valid in your existence, and I'm personally very glad to get to live with a feminine body. Yeah, I mean, again, like it's very. I'm very privileged. I don't think I should be heading to bed now. Hard to keep my eyes. Yeah, definitely go to bed. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for coming in. Valid to eat fingers. But yeah, thank you for coming in, Streege. I really appreciate having you here. And again, like I know like specifically for like people around the world, my streams are not like the easiest to tune into, but it does make me happy to have everyone here. Lumpy. Yeah, stranger, he gave me breakfast. Yeah, gave me breakfast. As a night owl, happy to be here. Yeah, definitely. Magenta. You hear? Can you hear that thunder? You better run. You better take cover. Man and bumbles. 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Yeah, we just went from like trap music to a cover of Down Under. I wonder what we'll go to next. Let's find out. What is this? Uh, go into some dubstep. Um, then we go into ska. Uh, Hmm. This is from DDR if I remember right. I think I'm happy with just this. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. I can make the rest of this though. Uh, Let me fix this. It's not erasing right. Make it a bit bigger. That's better. Um, mm, 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 mm. Oops, I'm erasing the wrong line art. I think that's pretty good compared to my reference art. Let me pull the colors. It's good enough. Uh, every stream, every time. I don't understand why we always get one. Burst. It go. I never thought I would be a 23. All the first spontaneous combustion, woe is me. Yes, it comes with the territory. Of the world and its people's mindscapes. A burst, not supposed to break. It's a good look and a put. That's all what you got. And on his knees. So, Also, if you guys haven't heard, T-Pain sings real songs, and they are really freaking good. Actually, grab these. So these are colored as well. I think I have all my colors. Yeah, I have all my colors done. Let me do my eyes. Uh, do I have the star? Don't think I have my star pattern saved. No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. I freehand a star. Uh, What's Ozzy gonna be for Halloween? Uh, he's gonna be a ghost. Do I have it saved in my phone? I do have it saved in my phone. There you go. There he is. There's the boy. His ghost fell out. Him ghost fell out. Yeah. I kind of forgot to put him here on stream with me, but he's there. He has it. Him ghost fell out. Where are my star patterns? I know I have them. Mm, actually, I know where they are. No. Where are they? This isn't it, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Mm, why won't that erase? That was weird. It wouldn't let me erase that for some reason. Mm, make them blue, and then we'll add that background to them. There we go. Um, there we go. Yeah, pretty good. Still needs a lot more work. I should save this. We have about 10 minutes left of stream. I think I am gonna end it here because my wrist is starting to hurt. I am also gonna be doing some stuff in VR in a little bit, so I want to make sure all my stuff is charged. So let me do this. Where is my ending soon screen? And let's see where I can rate us to. My VR will be here soon too. When your VR comes, let me know if you're home. And I will try to get you set up. If me, Shibi, and Tammy are available, I will have you join us and we'll give you the grand tour of VR chat. Let me see if there's anyone I know that is currently streaming. Chelsea's streaming. Chelsea's streaming Animal Crossing. We're gonna go raid Chelsea. So go give them some love. Thank you everyone for tuning in for my 4-year anniversary. It means a lot to me to have you all here. I will see you guys all on Monday. We are going to be bringing Animal Crossing back to the channel very soon. Because I still have stuff to unlock for Animal Crossing, and with the new update, I really, really, really want to play. So, definitely gonna have a lot coming back to the channel soon. But for now, I will see you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And bye-bye. Thank you for all the fish.